Hello, Gemini. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? Hope you're all doing well. This is a bonus reading for you for coming in third as the most viewed video for the first half of December. Although I am recording this the first half of December, it could certainly be timeless whenever you are guided to tune in and watch, and hopefully you'll be able to resonate with the messages that come through here today. It is general as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single Gemini tuning in. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for your life and your situation and your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in your own private reading, that information is down below in the description box, and I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I use for my readings, Gemini. All right, guys. So as you can see, I've got a couple of card decks in front of me. This is a brand new deck for me from All Things Intuitive, the Messages of Love Oracle cards. So we'll grab a couple of focus cards from this deck, and then we'll grab an additional one from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. Let me set that one aside, and let's go ahead and focus on this first deck for you, Gemini. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through for this reading, this bonus reading for you. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, or anyone else who's been guided to tune in and watch, please bring forward what focus messages need to be communicated this time around. All right, Gemini, let's take a look and see what needs to come through here. Acceptance. Sometimes you just have to accept where your life has gone, the things that have happened in your life, whether we understand them or not. Sometimes you just got to accept things for where they are at currently, or where they have gone. Everything happens for a reason. Indeed, they do. All right, let's grab one more. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. And perhaps part of the reason why that acceptance card is coming through here might not even have anything to do with you, Gemini. It could be this person that's longing for you in their life, and they're unable to accept what has happened in this connection, especially if you guys ended badly, or if there are challenges that are preventing you guys from coming together at this time. Okay, so let's add an additional focus message from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini, please bring forward an additional focus message for Gemini at this time. All right, let me grab one. I'm guided to this one here. Boundaries coming through. The answer is no, and drawing the line. Sometimes when people have a hard time accepting those boundaries that we have set up for them, it is very difficult for them to accept the choices and decisions that you have made. So this could be tapping into the energy of somebody that you have experienced this with, Gemini. You guys are in separation. Perhaps you cut things off from this person, and they are still longing for your presence in their life. If they have been reaching out to you, perhaps they haven't gotten the message that you're no longer interested. And so if you have to reclaim these boundaries and let them know, it's like, you know what, I'm not interested, or, you know, I've pretty much already told you where I stand. And if they just are not getting it, perhaps that's because they're struggling to accept that you have distanced yourself from them. Okay, that's a possibility here. All right, guys, so let's add some additional messages with the Mystic Moon Oracles for you, Gemini, and let's take a look and see what else needs to come through for this reading for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. For this bonus reading, what else needs to come through here? Who is longing for Gemini? And everything happens for a reason. That is for sure. I do believe that. All right, Gemini, let's take a look and see. Balancing the scales. This is very similar to the Justice card in traditional tarot. This is cause and effect. This is the need for clarity. This is the need for the truth. This is a situation that's unbalanced at the moment, and it's coming through that there is a need to balance those scales. It does typically tap into Libra energy. So for some of you guys, you might be thinking of a Libra for this reading. The next card is refocus. There is a female figure in this photo, so occasionally I will tap into divine feminine energy with this card. And if you happen to be divine feminine, perhaps you have chosen to go a different direction away from this connection with this person. And that's what's created that unbalanced energy, and they're still wanting you. They still long for you. But perhaps part of the reason why this boundaries card is coming through is because they can't seem to accept the fact that you have either chosen to walk away or end the relationship. Received coming through here. If they have been reaching out to you, even though you have cut off ties, even though you would prefer to no longer be communicating with this person, you've definitely received their messages, either texts, phone calls, emails, whatever the case may be. You've received them, but I'm feeling for my Geminis, you have chosen to not engage, possibly. The Soulmate card is coming through after that. And then I've got the Awakening card coming through. We do have the Fall card represented here. Certainly, it could be indicative of the fall season, which we are in currently. Now, what I'm feeling here is that it might have needed to result in distance and separation between the two of you for this person, more than likely divine masculine, I'm feeling here, to wake up to the fact that you ultimately were their soulmate. And this could be reversed as well. Perhaps you needed to go into separation from someone, Gemini, to realize that they were actually your soulmate, or that they are your soulmate, but you guys are not together. Now, since we do have this Fall card here, it could be interpreted one of two ways. Certainly the season of autumn and fall. Or it could also be interpreted to mean that this relationship has fallen down. That's a possibility here. We have the Offer card right after that. So during this fall season, because we're not quite into winter time yet, this person that you are in separation from, Gemini, may want to make an offer to you, possibly an offer to start talking again, an offer towards reconciliation, or this could be you wanting to offer this cup of love or make an offer to someone that you are in separation from. It could really go either way here. It really depends on who it is, who it was that chose to walk away from this connection. So it's either you, Gemini, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading. So take that for how it's playing itself out in your life. Contemplation coming through here as well. Somebody is very much in their thought processes over this connection, possibly thinking, what could I have done differently to have avoided the direction that this relationship has gone? More than likely, again, in separation. We've got mirroring coming through as well. For me, this is my twin flame card in this deck, because mirroring energy, your mirror soul, that is very much twin flame energy there. So not only do we have the soulmate card, we now have twin flame representation here. So it depends, Gemini, on how you see this connection. You might see them as both, your soulmate and or twin flame, because some people identify with both. So perhaps that's how you see this person, or that's how they see you. I do have the divine feminine coming through here, followed by the observer card. So I feel somebody's keeping tabs on a divine feminine here. Someone's keeping an eye on the divine feminine. More than likely on social media from a distance. There's this big question mark. So more than likely divine masculine is checking the divine feminine out from a distance on social media, thinking about wanting to reach out or has reached out. Perhaps my divine feminine has set some boundaries, and it's very difficult for this divine masculine to accept that this person has cut off ties and has refocused and is not wanting to communicate or cannot communicate. Because I feel for some of my Geminis, this could have been a third-party situation where you guys had some real feelings for each other, but this person, more than likely a divine feminine, had to set some boundaries because they were not available to be with you, possibly. And yes, everything happens for a reason. And the hardest thing to do there is to accept those reasons sometimes. So it is either you, Gemini, that's longing for this person, that's either your soulmate and or twin flame, or they are longing for you, or you're both longing for each other. We've got the Muse card here with that paintbrush. You can paint a very different outcome for this scenario if you take action and if they accept what it is that you're offering, Gemini. And again, that could be reversed, guys. I can't help but tap into both situations here, depending, of course, on where you are at in regard to this whole situation. Could go either way. Somebody needs forgiveness here. That forgiveness, an apology, could be extended sometime during this fall season. Someone's heart definitely broken over the fact that you guys are not together. You're in separation from this individual, Gemini, and they are in separation from you because there's that longing energy. But with that offer card being represented here, somebody's going to take action here. I'm just not sure who, whether it's you, Gemini, or the person you're thinking about. I feel for my divine masculine Geminis, it might be you that's going to extend this offer towards the divine feminine, especially if you are observing them from a distance, wondering, what's life like for this person? Because it is I feel divine masculines that have awakened, finally realizing that you love this person that you're in separation from, you actually care for them, they are your person. Perhaps you did something that broke this person's heart, and that's what brought you guys into separation. This could have been unexpected, out of the blue, but no matter how it played itself out, it was very painful, I feel. All right, guys, so let's add some Twin Flame Journey Tarot to this by Mystic Moon. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. What else do we need to know, please, in regard to this connection for this bonus reading? What else do we need to know at this time for Gemini for this bonus reading? Please bring it forward, angels and spirit guides for Gemini. What else do we need to know? The Knight of Pentacles. Steady progress. So for some of my Geminis, the person you're thinking about could be an earth sign. Pentacles is earth energy, so Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Knights typically create motion. This Knight of Pentacles is very efficient, very routine oriented. A very hard worker, very responsible, efficient. This could be how you see this person, Gemini. We've got the Six of Wands coming through as well. Success and recognition. We've got the Eight of Pentacles right after that. A work in progress. And it's very interesting how this Knight of Pentacles card indicates there is steady progress that's being made here. And then we've got that Eight of Pentacles, which is more earth energy, telling you that there is work in progress going on here. So you might not be seeing movement here, Gemini, but beneath the surface, I feel something is shifting and changing for you, for this person. We've got the Six of Cups coming through here. Cups could be water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. But it's memories and reunion. It's somebody who's feeling nostalgic. Somebody who is longing to reconnect with a person that they are in separation from. This could actually be both of you missing each other, thinking about each other, loving each other. You guys are mirroring each other's energies and vibrations. We've got the Queen of Wands right after that. This Queen of Wands is very confident and magnetic. It could be the person that you're thinking about for this reading. It could certainly be the Divine Feminine here coming through as the Queen of Wands. This is fire energy. So we've got Pentacles, we've got Wands, we've got Cups, we've got all sorts of signs coming through here. Now this Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, confidence shines from the inside with this Queen of Wands, especially when you love yourself. You own your flaws. And, you're okay with that without caring what anybody else thinks. And if this is part of your energy coming through here, Gemini, this could be you, especially if you're Divine Feminine, or it could be your divine counterpart that you're thinking about for this reading, Gemini. We've got more wands coming through. We've got the Nine of Wands right there, trials and tribulations. Interesting how that does fall right below forgiveness, which I do tap into divine masculine energy typically from this card. But of course it doesn't have to be. That's just how I interpret that. And the Nine of Wands can be a little bit heavy. Trials and tribulations. You guys have endured some tough times here. Going into separation and breaking someone's heart, that's not a light thing to go through. It's pretty heavy. But the Nine of Wands brings forward resilience and persistence. So I feel either you, Gemini, or the person you're thinking about, or both of you, you're not ready to give up on this. You've gone through some hard times, I feel, that brought you guys into separation. It might be both of you guys who are having a difficult time accepting that you're not together. And for some of you guys, I do feel that there were third-party situations there. Boundaries needed to be set, but I'm almost feeling here that those boundaries were set reluctantly. We've got the Hermit coming through here now. So for some of my Geminis, this person that you are focused on for this reading is a Virgo. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Soul searching. It's that time to do that. It's inner wisdom. It's withdrawing, taking a step back for a second to figure things out here. It could have been a Virgo who refocused here and walked away. That's for some of you guys who chose to end the connection for whatever reason and brought you guys into separation. This is also loneliness. If you're lonely right now, Gemini, missing this individual, or it is this person who is longing for you and they are missing you. They're trying to figure things out, possibly, or you're trying to figure things out. How can I come towards this person and bring this connection back together? Because somebody is feeling very nostalgic here. More than likely my divine masculine. Checking out the divine feminine from a distance. And the Hermit energy is bridging estrangements. That goes back to reconciliation, coming back together. Someone from your past is going to come back, Gemini. And I feel here, for some of you, you would welcome this person back. You've been longing for this individual. They've been longing for you. I cannot help but feel that you guys are on the same page. That you're both mirroring each other without even realizing it. All right. So let's add to this, Gemini, with some romance angels. Let's see. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know at this time? You know, obviously you guys had a painful ending of sorts. Went into separation. Unable to accept the fact that you guys are in separation. Still missing each other. Still thinking about each other. And what's preventing you from coming together are these boundaries that were set. Whoever set them. But I'm picking up reluctant energy from those boundaries. It's almost like, well, no, you know, we can't be talking anymore, or we can't see each other anymore. But I feel hesitation. I feel reluctance from that energy. Somebody drew the line, yes, but reluctantly. And I don't know where that's coming from. So that's coming through for some of you guys. Somebody's got to release their ex. If there were third-party situations here, Gemini, this ex needs to go in order for you guys to reconcile. Next card is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So if your money matters are a bit challenged at this time, or if you're doing really well finally, recovering from financial hardship, that could be represented here. You both still have very romantic feelings towards each other. And that's why it's been very difficult to accept the fact that you guys went into separation. That Six of Cups is nostalgia. Flirt. Perhaps that's how you were with this person. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, Gemini. I have a feeling here that it may fall on you to express yourself to this person, especially if you happen to be divine masculine, or for my divine feminines, you're waiting on the divine masculine to express how they feel to you. But a part of the energy that I'm feeling too here is for those of you who have chosen to detach from this person. There's a reason why you guys went into separation and it ended very painfully, I feel. Somebody wants to apologize for their actions, for what they did, but I feel here that some of you guys are not fully recovered from the pain that this person may have caused you. And so you just chose to create these boundaries to let them go, which is what you did. You might have already released this person for some of you, especially my divine feminines, and perhaps this person just isn't getting the memo that you have moved on. Some of you may have moved on to another relationship and found yourself a soulmate and or twin flame. Okay, so that's a separate scenario coming through for some of you guys. All right, so let's add to this with some dialogue here. So Gemini, whoever it is that you're focused on and thinking about for this reading, let's see what these unspoken messages are that need to come through here for you. This is the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 deck by Fire Witch Tarot. So whoever it is that you are focused on, and there are many of you that are tuning in to this reading, whoever it is that you're focused on, let me go ahead and grab some messages from this deck and let's take a look what needs to come through, whatever part of this resonates with you. Okay, so think about your person and let's see what it is that they've been wanting to say to you, but couldn't because you guys are not together. Alrighty, let's see. I long for the day when I wake up next to you, covered in feathers. Oh my gosh. We all know what that means. Yeah, see, there's that word again, longing. They're longing for you, Gemini. But with that mirroring energy, you both might actually be longing for each other. Look at this next card. It excites me when it shows how much you miss me. because it creates a bit of that hope that there's a potential to come back together. So for those who have been checking each other out on social media, perhaps this is giving you an indication that the person you're focused on for this reading, Gemini, that they still think about you, that they miss you. And again, that goes both ways. Next message. I understand what you need without you having to say it. This always reminds me of two people that have the capability of finishing each other's sentences. It's like, you know what? You don't have to tell me. I know what it is that you need. And for some of you, what it is that you need is each other. Next card, if you happen to resonate with this one. I think of you before bed just so I can dream about you. Frankly, for some of you guys, I really think and feel that you dream about this person anyway. It's like you can't help but think about them because you're still longing for this person. They're still longing for you. You're both on the same page. You're both mirroring each other. Look at this next card, guys. This is focused on that observer card, okay? Somebody watching from a distance. And then we get this. I tried to stop spying on you, but then I got withdrawals. Because they're having a hard time accepting the fact that you guys are not together at this time. Let me grab one more. This one says, purposely putting myself in stagnant situations because I'm not ready. Okay, so they're coming through. They're not ready to be able to manifest this, or they're not ready to apologize. They're not ready to take this out of the 5D and bring it into the 3D. You know, it's interesting. I just did the bonus reading for Virgo. You might want to cross-watch that if you're thinking about a Virgo for this reading, Gemini, because it's so in tune with this one as well. And I just happened to glance at this bottom one. You guys are communicating, I feel, in the 5D, even though you're in separation. I catch myself responding to your telepathic messages. So you guys are still communicating energetically, even though you are in physical separation. That almost doesn't matter here because you're still feeling very nostalgic about the connection, Gemini, I feel, and they are as well. You are, I feel, on the same page here as far as longing to reconnect with each other. And given some time here, I feel this is something that can actually manifest itself, because there is still this longing, this drawing, magnetic pull that you feel towards this person, Gemini. You've tried. I feel you've tried to walk away. You've tried to forget them, stop thinking about them. They've tried to do the same, but it's not working. Because you guys ultimately belong together. There are aspects of this connection that need work. Yeah, it's not perfect by any means. There are challenges that interjected itself in your relationship, and that's what brought you guys into separation. Those things need to be addressed, okay, because we do have the trials and tribulations brought on by that 9 of Wands, but I feel here with you guys being on the same page and you're mirroring each other's desires. It's just a matter of time before you can ultimately find your way back into each other's lives. I do feel that here. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this. Lots to take in by way of these messages and unspoken words from this person or from you to them, however way that resonates. I hope that whatever part of this reading made sense for you, Gemini, that it truly offered you some guidance. And if you are interested in your own private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back very soon, Gemini, with more readings for you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.